Hey, what's up everybody? No BS videos, and it's Jesse here. I want to redo my ab video. I made a video, I didn't like the way that it turned it out, so I'm doing it again. A few things that I want to talk about with abs, just right off the bat. I don't think people appreciate abs as well as they should. Like when you see a guy in a picture on the magazine, like you're thinking, wow, I wish I looked like him, but you don't maybe understand why you wish you looked like him. Maybe you think it's because he has big arms or something else. I think abs are underappreciated. A lot of guys at the gym want to have big arms. Not a lot of guys at the gym want to have a nice six pack. They just think it's unattainable, or they're willing to sacrifice abs at the expense of gaining size so that they can have the big guns or whatever. I don't want to bother too much explaining why I think it's important, but I'll say a few things. I think, in my experience, and that's the point of reference where I talk from, in my experience, the number of ab exercises you do does not correlate to how good your abs look. I think that diet and cardio have more to do with how your abs look than the exercises that you do. With that said, it is important that you do exercises, but it's not as important as keeping the fat off so that the muscles that are there reveal themselves. So men get belly fat, women mostly get fat around their legs and hips. That's the way it always is. So if you want to have a six pack, the first thing you need to do is lose the weight. So I'm going to talk about weight management, I'm going to talk about diet, and I'm going to talk about cardio and how to maximize all of those things. But just to stay on the surface, in a short video, if you're not managing your diet, don't even bother with abs as far as your appearance. Diet is going to affect your appearance more than doing ab work. With that said, if you want to improve your athleticism, you need to do ab work. If you want to improve your body's resiliency to impact training, you need to do ab work. If you want to be able to do exercises that are athletic, that require you to leave the ground quickly, you need to do abs. If you want to be able to two-hand dunk a basketball, you should have a strong core. If you want to be able to punch and be punched, you should have a strong core. If you want to do bench press really well, you're going to have a strong core. If you don't, your body won't be able to balance, and you just be one of those guys that's goofed up and hurts himself eventually. Eventually, if you don't have a strong core, you will get hurt. Even if you do have a strong core and you have poor genetics or poor form, you're still going to get hurt. So if you don't have a strong core, you're just setting yourself up for failure big time. I'm not going to go through all of the exercises because, there's way too many to get through in a short video. But I want to demonstrate just a couple that I do. First things first, when you do abs, keep your back flat on the ground. That's how you prevent your lower back from straining. I can't say that enough. There are exercises that I've done that are very good for your hip flexors, your upper thigh, your lower abdomen, but are very hard on your back. I've found that keeping your back flat on the floor is the best way to do abs. So with that said, laying on my side, scoot over here where you can see me a little better. I'm gonna go straight back. You can still see me pretty good. So I'm gonna pick my knees up, and that's gonna keep a flat back, okay? So knees come up, knees come down and out straight, and all of a sudden my hips rock like this, and now my spine's doing a big arcing motion like that, and things get hard on my lower back again. So my knees come up, my spine stays straight on the ground. That's what we want. You do straight up crunches, okay, it's good. Knees to one side, knees to the other side, that's good. put your heels in and do crossing motions. That's good. Dynamic stuff I like even better, where you're just constantly moving. Requires a lot of those little stabilizing muscles on the side. And then we're gonna do a little twisting like this, or knees up and just twist them back and forth. Those are good. I also really like using a medicine ball. So this right here is a 10-pound medicine ball. And what I'm gonna do is bang it from side to side like this. But you don't need to go that far. You can keep it in tight like that. And just feel what's happening with your lower back and your abs when you do this, so that you keep everything under control and you don't ever hurt your lower back. It's not worth it. Another one that I want to talk about is impact training. I've already talked about how doing core stuff is going to increase your resiliency to impact, like football, hockey, boxing, wrestling. Those sports, if you have a strong core, your body's more resilient to being thrown around. So what you're going to do in this drill here is just actually bounce the ball off the chest like this. Oh, well, while I'm talking, it goosed me up, obviously. So turn to the side. If you have a hard ball like this one, can't be banging it off your hips or you'll get a hip pointer. So don't do that. You can also bang it up on your chest, up high. And that's really good too for boxing, because guess what? Your opponent, he's going to test that. He's going to test that. He's going to see, can you take a shot up in the rib cage? And if you can't, it's going to be game on or game over, however you want to look at it. So use the medicine ball, do those drills, keep your back flat on the ground. And if you want to improve, okay, so once you've gotten the fat off, all those muscles are going to become visible. You're going to see where your strong points and weak points are. And in one of these videos, I'll show you guys some abs. But the stuff to the side is going to increase the sides, and the stuff straight up the front is going to increase the front. And again, appearance is diet, strength, athleticism is the fitness regime side of the house. So that's abs, no BS. If you want to look good on the beach, man, you got to hit the diet, dude. It's all about the diet. Oh, one thing I didn't talk about at all is the vacuum. Another thing that really increases your appearance is your abdominals have an internal wall, an internal lining that go from the base of your gut under the lungs to the bottom of the lungs and kind of hold everything inside there. You can do vacuum to try to suck your waist in as far as you can and try and focus on elevating your stomach up into your chest. And I'll demonstrate that real quickly. That's a really good thing to do just for your inner core, the inner inside. So when you do in abs, you're always like crunching and working the muscles, but you're never really focusing the energy of your lower abdominal on the internal wall. You have an internal band inside your gut that helps you manage all your other organs and stuff. So you can actually strengthen that too. And you're gonna you're gonna exhale, inhale your abdominal into your lungs. Try to think of sucking your tummy into your chest. And you're gonna look something like this. So if you do those along with abs, your gut is going to get a lot stronger inside and out. And that'll improve your appearance just as much as doing abs. But again, you got to diet. Peace.